and shake it, but no matter what,
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
You get caught in your own head. But what if no one gets
Get in the room. Get in the room. Get in the freaking room.
My ideas are all the same and probably
I've been in such a good mood these days. I just can't even take myself.
This continuous internal cycle, it's interesting to note that when you question the cycle, which is an extension of you, it ultimately means that you're questioning yourself.
I know I put, oh well. You were born for this.
There's no doubt about that.
You were born for this.
There's no doubt about that.
You were born for this.
There's no doubt about that.
So wake up to your greatness, yeah. You were born for this.
The world needs you to play big.
You were born for this.
The world needs you to be strong.
You were born for this.
The world needs you to
Wake
live.
up to your greatness.
We're living in a world where people need to.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hello, Dalzinia. Hello. 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 I love you all. I'm Lakeisha Michelle. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy. Listen. Say what's up in the chat. This is not just me talking to you. We talking to each other. Hey, you were born for this. You were born for this. You were born for this. So wake up to your greatness. You were born for this. You were born for this. You were born for this. So wake up to your greatness, yeah.
The world needs you to play big.
Oh, the world needs you to come on.
The world needs you to
Live louder. This is my girl, Regan Hillier. The world needs you to play bigger. The world needs you to be stronger. Come on, y'all. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. What? You were born for this. There's no question about if you were born for it. You were born with everything we need. I am, you am, we all are. But you got to wake up to it. Every day, you're going to have a battle with yourself first. So you got to be able to have the right mindset. And that's what this is all about. It's called Good Tea for Life. You guys created the title. We created this space where we just come in and it's all about our minds. Yeah. Do you have this album or not? Because if you ain't got it, I'm just saying, like, literally, let me tell you how powerful this album is. I had it playing in the background all day yesterday, like super, super low. Because what I do know for sure is that my mind is so freaking smart, it still can hear when it's at a low level like that. And so I can tell you, yesterday I had some amazing things happening. And I swear, I was like, it's because I got this. Like, I just knew I had an extra edge. This music speaks to your soul, okay? You need to get this album. Unleash the artist within. Get the album. Put it into your DNA. I'm trying to tell y'all, listen, we love putting everything else in our DNA. I know so many people that get up, they on the phone, running their mouth. I don't even like talking to people that early in the morning until I have talked to myself and got myself together, okay? Like, you got to be able to pour into you. And what you pour into yourself in the morning time, is it like silly jokes? Is it like, listen, and I'm not against any of the stuff. It's like, but if you're depleted in certain areas of your life, that's what's crucial. Hey, Cindy Lou, that's what's crucial for you. It's not all the other things. So I could care less about certain things when I'm depleted in certain areas. I'm going to plug into me. I'm going to pour into me first, period, point blank. It's non-negotiable. And so therefore, I'm able to take quantum leaps. You know, we love to talk about manifesting. We love to talk about, you know, designing our lives. You guys know I love talking about it. I'm always looking to up level. Listen, even when I think I have up level, I'm always like, okay, nope, next. I will never be done. I'll be done when I'm dead, the end, right? I'm not going to ever be done up-leveling my life and my desires and my dreams. And so I love taking you guys, thank you, Steve. I love taking you guys along with me for the ride. Here's what I know for sure. I can't do your work. And you don't work. It won't work if you don't work. That's what I was trying to say. It won't work if you don't work. And the whole thing is that there's no overnight. All this fast time stuff, all these people getting frustrated because they don't see results right away. I'm sorry. How many nights? If I could count the amount of years I've been on this entrepreneur journey and then count the amount of nights that I actually work, that's how many nights it took to be overnightly successful. It was not just, oh, I hit this thing and I'm going to help. Like, what? You got to go through your own journey. I'm not you. You're not me. That's why everybody can do the same thing and get different results. Now, what I can do is help you guys have a learning curve. So my goal is to help people shave time off of things that they try to do that I've done and been successful at. So, in the other news, I also am obsessed with mindset because I know that everything I have is directly related to my mind. And the things that I've been able to overcome is directly related to my mind. And so that's why we have this time, good tea for life, good coffee, chow, whatever you like to drink in the morning. This is our good tea for life, because tea is, what's funny is on the internet you have the messy tea. But it's like, let's have good tea, because at the end of the day, when we're done with the messy tea, you still sitting here trying to figure out your life and Google on Facebook for the meaning of life. And I'm just trying to tell you guys that you have everything you need inside of you, and that's what we're going to talk about. So today I just had a thought and I want to share it with you guys. It is about gas. Not the gas in your stomach right now. Not that gas. No, this is totally, it's very, very simple. Information is a vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Like, information is like, I'll say, a car. Okay? I can give you a car. I can get, y'all laughing. I know that was so cheesy, but I had to go there. I can give you a car, but if you don't have no gas, you ain't going nowhere. If you ain't got the little, if you got electric car, whatever them little cars are, I don't even know how they work because I just don't even give myself time to figure that out. But I know you got to go to the little special thing and plug in the car, something like that. If you don't got that, so electricity or gas, however kind of car you got, it's not going to work, okay? And so many people get busy consuming knowledge. And also, can I just pause? To everybody that know me from 5 years ago, whatever, and you always say, well, I've been knowing you, so you should hook me up. Get off. Don't say that to me no more. That's disrespectful, because you should be mad at yourself if you're doing the same thing that you was doing 5 years ago, talking about I knew you 5 years ago. Well, hell, if you've noticed, I've evolved every single year. Non-stop. So if you're still doing the same thing, do you think that you're going to do something different because you've been knowing me and I've been telling you what to do and you've been not doing it? Just like I gave you the car, you ain't put no gas in it. You're the gas. Like, you got to get in there and drive. You're the gas, you're the driver, you're all of those things. You got to hit the GPS button. You got to you have to make the car is useless if it doesn't have you, because it ain't driving itself. Even with the Tesla that drives itself, you got to be in the car for it to drive. I'm just saying. Guys, we have to, y'all, why y'all laughing at me? Seriously, we have to think about this, because it's just actually kind of strange that you would want someone's results and you haven't planted the seeds, you haven't done the work, you want it quicker, sooner, faster. Now, while I do think you can get things fast because you learn from somebody who's already done it, there's then the other part of just, it takes time, because the reality is the vision that I wrote, well, my vision's actually been kind of the same, but I got, there are certain goals that I set. Once I got them, I realized I didn't make the goal big enough. I could have went deeper. And so it's just a journey that never stops, okay? Just a journey, good coffee, that never stops. So, no cheese. Cherie, thank you for tagging people. Yeah, tag friends. Don't do this alone. Let me tell you what sucks when you grow alone. When you're getting all of this stuff and then you look around and you actually don't make sense to your friends anymore because you're so obsessed, and they don't spend their time growing. They spend their time watching TV shows and Facebook ads and all that kind of stuff. And you're actually growing. And now you're completely different. And you're trying to figure out your life. You feel alone. Oh my God, it's not working. I'm crazy. They're going to talk about you. And it's just a hot mess. You need community. And so I love you guys for showing up with me in the morning times, because this is a community for a lot of people, because your environment is completely different from the things. Sorry, YouTube, I look strange because my tripod broke. So I have to make up something. Okay, hold on, y'all. Ooh, that didn't work. Okay, that didn't work either. Okay, I'm messing up my YouTube tripod. So anyway, moral of the story is this. You have to create what you want to see. I know, we think that, if I just work hard, it's going to happen. Well, if you work hard on the wrong thing or something that's not aligned to the very thing that you say you want, nothing's going to happen, because that's just not the way that it works. I'm fixing this tripod, guys. Hold, please, because I'm using a tripod that is not for this phone. And it's just a disaster. Okay, that's annoying. Well, I don't know. Let me figure this out, y'all. Hold on. Hold, please. YouTube. Okay, guys, if you ever wonder how this works, I have a tripod, and I put my phone on it, and then I put the phone behind my computer, And then, there we go. And there we go. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. It's still just my head. I'm just going to be a little ball talking head today for you guys. Oh my gosh. This is a disaster. Whatever. Anyway, the moral of the story is this. You have to create the life that you desire. And it is step by step. And you will fall. You will fail. You will fall. You will fail. You will fail. Then you will fall. Then you will get back up and you will try again. That's just the way that it goes. Good morning, Paris. I have everybody like from all over the world. You guys are all over the world, literally. Good morning, Queen. Love it. I'm always wanting to rush the process. Grow alone stinks. MTM. I love y'all. No, ma'am. You don't look strange. Oh, yeah, on my YouTube camera, I was looking like a little milk dud. Because it was just my head, so I just look like a little milk dud to everybody. It's all good. It's okay. Michigan in the building. Kenya in the building. Australia, New Zealand in the building. Where are you guys? Your makeup, darling. Your makeup. Oh, thank you. I did put some makeup on this morning. Hey, y'all. Y'all like that? I was excited. I shaved my head and everything. What? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I will say this. I love makeup, and I think that, every now and then I just get up, and every single day I'll do it for months on months and months, and then I'll just stop. In the summertime, when I swim a lot and stuff, I just don't with the makeup. Nashville, Tennessee in the building. Guys, this is a safe space. We love to talk about our minds. Michigan in the building. Good morning, Christy, Cindy, Lou, Mark, Lay, Kiwana, Tracy, ADH, Tammy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Adrian, what's up, boo? St. Louis in the building. Your wing liner's on point. Thanks, guys. Well, y'all know I'm a makeup artist, so, every now and then I do a little something. I do a little something, Anyway, yes, I want to have my people come with me. I know everyone won't be able to come. They won't. And that's the part that hurts is when you're growing and your family, listen, you got to love people where they are. There are so many people that do not desire to. They just like what they have going on. You have to love it. You have to respect it. And you have to find your tribe. Oftentimes, your tribe will not be your family. More often than not, it will not be your family. The tribe that's going to grow with you to these new levels are going to be people that you meet online, people that you meet at conferences, people that you meet at events. That's just the way it goes. I love the other day somebody that's in one of my CEO stylist courses. They met in Vegas and they were like, Keisha, if for nothing else, thank you for this relationship. It was just, I'm like, yes, people need people. I know we think we just need internet. I know we think that, a lot of people think I just sit behind a home and just kind of like whatever. Like, no, you need people. You need to go meet up with people. You need to be out and have contact. That's why people have such a hard time booking themselves solid in their business. You forgot how to interact with people. We need people. So the moral of the story is this. You are the energy. You are the gas. Because gas is an energy for a car. Like there's a whole like scientific thing. Thank you, Christy J. But there's just a whole like scientifical process for how gas makes the car move. And it converts the gas into energy, and then the car moves. But you still have to push the gas, the brakes, the steering wheel. You are the thing that makes the car move. Knowledge is the car. There are so many different types of cars. Honey, you can have a convertible. You can have like a hoodoo. You can have a lot of knowledge, little knowledge, expensive knowledge, cheap knowledge, free knowledge, whatever. The bus. I'm just saying, there's a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different vehicles. But at the end of the day, you're the driver. How about that? You're not even the gas. You're the driver. You're the gas and you're the driver. And that was my thought for the morning because I was reading my comments and I was like, do people understand? Like, because people always ask me how to build an audience fast. I don't know why people ask me that. What am I doing that makes you think I know the answer to that? That's what I really want to know. Because I don't. I don't know anyone that knows it. Besides, if you have a whole bunch of money to put in Facebook ads, that's the only way I know that my friends have. And even then, you got to be really good at the ads or else you're going to get a bunch of people that aren't even the ideal audiences. So, I don't know why you guys are asking me that. And at the end of the day, I just know how to have real people interactions online and offline and create the life that I desire just because I show up as myself. I share my knowledge. I share my skill set. I give people value. A lot of you guys watch my free stuff and send me all these testimonials. And so then a percentage of you will go into my programs. That's just the way that it works. Because that's just the way that it works. So, who read Proverbs? Because you guys know the rule. When there is nothing else to read, read Proverbs 27, because today is the 27th. Who read it? Let me see who did their homework. Who did their homework? Who did their homework? Hey, Tammy Black. So listen, I love it. I love Proverbs. And if you want to read the contemporary English version, it's super, super good. And we're going to read through it and have a little chat. This is good tea for life. Don't brag about tomorrow. Each day brings its own surprises. Don't brag. Sneeze. Bless me, thank you. Don't brag about yourself. Let others praise you. Stones and sands are heavy, but trouble caused by a fool is much heavier. Ooh, that's a good one. An angry person is dangerous, but a jealous person is even worse. Because y'all already know how cray-cray jealous people get. They be ready to slash the windows, the tires, and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Anger, it'll resolve. And even if it doesn't, you're just going to kind of stay away because you're just angry. A jealous person gets devious and they want to like stab you in the back. We got to be careful about our emotions, people, because if you want to achieve success, all of these things matter. A truly good friend will openly correct you. Listen, if your friends ain't keeping it real with you, now, they're not going to embarrass you and do all these crazy things because you have to have discernment. Hey, Adrian driving, but listening, I love it. You have to have discernment. You have to have discernment means that you understand the scenario, like this is not the right time, right? And you're intuitively aware that this is not the moment, or if I do this in this moment, this will cause this reaction. So I'm going to wait. That's called wisdom. You have to use discernment, right? But real friends will tell you, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever ask me none if you don't want the honest opinion. I'm going to tell you, like, even if it takes me a little while, I got to wait for somebody to leave or whatever, I'm going to be honest. That's the only way to be. You should only want honest people around you. You can trust a friend who corrects you, but kisses from an enemy are nothing but lies. So you have to be careful. Now, you've heard people say you can join your enemies, right? Can't beat them, join them, whatever. You can have liaisons and you can have JVs, blah, blah, blah. But you just have to be careful. Blessings, beautiful. Thank you. You have to be careful, right? And understand what type of friendships and what I don't even put any energy into enemies, but you got to understand people. Everybody ain't your friend, and they don't need to be your friend. You don't need but a few real friends that you ride or die with. Everyone else, they're acquaintances, they're people that you see here and there, you know, you respect, you show love, you treat others how you want to be treated, and you freaking keep it pushing. Okay? Now, if you had enough to eat, honey doesn't taste good. But if you're really hungry, you'll eat anything. I like that scripture because, sounds like a hustle situation to me. When you're far from home, you feel like a bird without a nest. The sweet smell of incense can make you feel good, but true friendship is better still. Don't desert an old friend or your family or visit your relatives when they're in trouble. A friend nearby is better than relatives far away. And it's funny that I was talking earlier about tribe and community, because a lot of times your closest people will not be your family members, although you love them. It doesn't mean anything other than as you evolve, you need people that are in the same or better realm mindset. They're going places, they're doing things. You've got to put yourself out there. You've got to be willing to be uncomfortable. You've got to be willing to talk to a different type of people so that you can be culturally aware, so that you can be well-rounded, you can be worldly. Like, you need to be able to not. I have so many of my friends that are black. Like, if we go somewhere and it's a lot of other people besides black people, they be like, oh my God. They start feeling uncomfortable because they'll never leave their environment. So when they go somewhere else, they're a fish out of water. Don't be that person. Be comfortable. People are people. You don't look at someone and say, oh, a white person. No, that's stupid. You need to just talk to people. Treat people how you want to be treated. And it doesn't matter what they are, who they resonate with or whatever. You're going to find that you do really, really well in life. And all my people on here mostly are entrepreneurs, self-employed. And a lot of times you don't have, what's up, guys? A lot of times you don't have the people skill because you're not spending time with people and just being you and treating people how you want to be treated. Having the conversations that you would want somebody to ask and not being self-centered, right? Friends, in the Bible, there's so much reference to friendships in general, because it does kind of let you know, like, a friendship can stick closer to a brother sometime. You guys know, like, hopefully you've experienced that one friend that even when you haven't talked in 3 months and you called them up, that's your friend. You feel good in your soul about that friend. You get on the phone and you like, friend. I got a friend coming to town tomorrow. I cannot wait till she gets in town. Listen, I haven't seen her in forever. And it's like when we get back together, it's like this. Like, you need that. Friendship is healthy. Friendship is necessary. People connection is necessary, guys. And listen, you can have all the knowledge in the world on all of these subjects about getting fit, about making money, about, getting the right amount of rest, about learning how to do your makeup, whatever. You can know how to do these things, but if you're not actually putting into action, putting your energy into everything, it's not going to happen for you. It's not going to happen. You're just going to be another person that knows a lot about a lot and doesn't do nothing and doesn't get any results. And that, my friends, is why people are sitting on social media comparing themselves, suicide left and right, kids doing all kind of crazy stuff, because people are looking for connections and feelings from things that are not even real, illusions. But it's just like we are responsible for this, guys. And good tea is all about just putting some positive energy into your day. Just actually looking at, how should I be thinking? That next level version of me. How should I be thinking? How should I be moving? What do I want to create in my life? What is my vision? How many of you guys have really been looking at your vision? So many people know this and you don't do it, especially black folk. Because when I was in church growing up, the preacher would say every week, write the vision and make it plain. Write the vision and make it plain. And everybody got so used to saying, write the vision and make it plain. Yes, sir. Amen. Hallelujah. And you ain't wrote nothing down, boo-boo. And what you wrote down was vague as all outdoors. So your life is vague as all outdoors because you ain't clear about it. Okay? You have to be clear. You have to be specific. Can we put that in the comments right now? Specific. Put that in the comments right now. Be specific. Because you will get what you're clear on. And if you're not clear, you're going to get a confused, cloudy mess. Okay? Are y'all laughing at my speaking in tongues? Y'all know how it be. Preach. Make it plain. Black folk be loud at church. Why we be so loud? Can't even hear a person next to me talking about, woo! Yes, sir. All right. It's like, we're not at the football game. I need you to calm it down. Be specific. Like, if you're not specific, then you're not going to get. It's like, this is what we do when we get happy. Now, here's what's funny. I'm loud as hell in general, so let's just be clear. That's just black people. The average. I'm not going to say all, because somebody are going, well, not me. I'm sophisticated. Whatever. Anyway, the moral of the story is this. Nothing works when you don't work it, and you're definitely going to have a hard time if you're not specific. I want to invite you guys today to not be scared of what you want. I want to invite you guys today to not be scared of what you want. Like, don't be scared of it. Because at the end of the day, your desires typically have something. I wanted to do hair. I wanted some success in the hair industry. That's a wonderful desire. I'm creating success for myself and for other people. I'm helping the economy. Okay, you want to be an author. That's a wonderful desire. You don't need to minimize that. You don't need to justify that. You don't need to make it something. It's just what you desire, and you get to have the desires of your heart. Because innately, now you have some people who are greedy, blah, blah, blah. But listen, if your desire is going to do good in the world, yes, you deserve to be paid. You deserve to be successful with it as well. There's this misconception that, you get to help people and you don't, it's kind of like one day it's going to come to me. I know one day it's going to come. I know I got a dream and I got a vision. I'm sorry. Your dream and vision needs to be tangible. Tangible, 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 tangible. Do you guys know what that means? You need to be able to put it into a container, right? And then execute on that vision, on that dream. That's what true vision mapping and planning and manifestation looks like. When I say I want something, I write it out and I get really, really clear on what it looks like how much, when, how many people, blah, blah, blah. It gets so freaking specific. And then I back into it. Well, since that's already true and that's already done, what would I be doing? When would I do it? How would I do it? What will happen? I get so freaking specific. And what's funny is, even when people pay me for coaching, they don't get that specific because there's a block. And you've got to be willing to know, oh, I have a block around this. Like something's like I'm not taking action, so there's a block. What's the block? I love that. Do not be scared of what I want. Exactly. So, Miss Tate, I will actually think I just read your comment a minute ago. In our group, and it's actually a common question. So she sent the message in and she said, well, I feel like I'm not getting booked because I don't have the right pictures, and I didn't take enough pictures when I was in beauty school, and so now I don't know what to do because this is stopping my thing. And I didn't hit send yet, but I responded to you. And that's a limiting belief because your success is not based on a picture. Your success is not based. We go so into the things that we see on social media, but your mindset and energy is everything, right? And that is what's going to help you get whatever it is you're trying to get. Okay? Now, if you're in business for yourself and your goal is to help other people, yes, you deserve all of the other things. You get to live how you want to live. You get to travel how you want to travel because you're helping people. And your desires are all good. Your desires are all good, and you can have them all. Now, when it comes to the things you do, all you have to do is write the vision, get really, really, really specific about what you want. So, Miss Tate, I would invite you or anyone here to figure out, wait, what am I offering? What am I wanting to get done? What is the goal that I'm trying to accomplish? And what does that really look, feel like, taste like to be real in my life? What are the things that I will see happening in my life as a result of this goal? Does that make sense, guys? Like, that's what, like, you can have all the knowledge, but if you're not putting you into it, if you're not putting gas in the car, you ain't going nowhere. You got to put gas in the car. Period, point blank. That was the whole point. I don't even know if that made any sense, but it was making sense when I was thinking it. Listen, you got to put gas in the car. Tangible. I love what I do. Tracy says yes. Be specific says Miranda, Stacey, Brianna, I love it. I love it. Yes. Yes. I read chapter 27 last night. It's so good. It's a lot. Well, Proverbs is full of wisdom. I love 16. It's easier to catch the wind or hold an olive in your hand than to stop a nagging wife. Do you know what it is like to catch the wind that's blowing? You can't catch it. Ladies, side note, don't be nagging. My daddy taught me well about that. He's like, look, because him and my mama used to get into it, and he would literally come in my room and be like, if you ever get married, do not nag your man. He will. I used to be like, damn, what's going on? But I understand, like, ladies, we can't be just like, you ain't never do this, you ain't never do that. When the last time you gave a man some props? Give a man in your life some props, whether they little kids or the mailman, your boyfriend, your husband, the preacher, your boss. Respect that man. You know, man don't need no love. We like love, ladies. We want love, and we want romance, and we want all the things, and we want diamonds and pearls in the world, darling. And a man wants respect, and that equals love. And when you respect him, he knows you love him, so he'll go out and do some things for you, child, that nobody else will be doing for you, child, because you respect that man. You make him feel like he on top of the world. Side note, that was just a little bit. I mean, it's in Proverbs today, so this is all relevant. It made sense once you broke it down. Yes. Yes. Okay, so you guys, first of all, if you're not in Unleash the Artist, this is completely random live stream today. Completely random. If you're not in Unleash the Artist Within, the doors close in 2 days, okay? So you literally get to get the course on how to manifest the life that you love. Now, this is not manifestation where you're not chanting, you're not just reading affirmations, although I want you to read affirmations. That's not the only thing that you're doing. Just a side note, if you guys, this right here is the game of life. Write it down, screenshot it. The game of life. Keep calm, don't panic. It's all, you can get these on Amazon. I keep these with me everywhere I go. I love these. You'll notice a lot of teachers are using these. These affirmations work. Like, they're just amazing. I've been using these for since I'm like, oh my God, like 7 years. I love the game of life. Anything by Florence Scovel Shinn. Anyway, although you will be reading affirmations, this alone will not give you the life of your dreams. It's going to frustrate you because you're going to be studying affirmations and then nothing's going to happen. So the whole really situation is like, how do I design my life? How do I step into the next level version of me? How do I put on confidence? How do I really create a life that I love on my terms? How did I become location free? How did I decide that I was no longer available for, you know, keep going in the negative in the bank account, sleeping on the floor? How did I decide that I was going to create a successful online business? How did I decide I was going to create a successful salon business? How? There's a mindset strategy that you have. Why do you think everybody loves like Think and Grow Rich? Why does everybody you know go tell you read the book Think and Grow Rich? Why? It's not an accident. This is the key. The key is your mind. It's 80% mental, 20% what you do. So Miranda, like for example, you mentioned being able to get clients, and actually I'll look and see exactly so I can be more specific. I don't have enough pictures to support my skills. Boom. When I read that, I was like, instant limiting belief. That has nothing. You're not that. No, because here's the deal. Before pictures was popping, I was booked. And it wasn't because of my pictures. It was because I went out and got the customers. And I told them, hey, I'm building. I need you to come and let me be a part of this. And I'm going to give you a deal for this amount of time. Or I'm going, like, I got creative. I got creative as F, right? When I didn't have pictures, I just did my hair like I wanted it. Or I would have my friend do my hair. I took a picture and I put myself on the picture. Somebody gonna say, well, I ain't no model. Listen, another limiting belief. Anything Napoleon Hill is amazing. Anything Napoleon Hill is amazing. Stacey says, I like the Laws of Success by Napoleon. Yeah, all his stuff. Read everything that he has, like all the time. Go listen to the free audiobooks on YouTube, right? And so the moral of the story is this. There's a process. And one thing I love that me and Regan Hillier created for you guys with Unleash the Artist Within, it is an album as well as an online course. Get the album, okay, because the album is magical. And then we use the album to help you sink the information in the course deeper. Now, the course is closing Friday at noon, and the first 50 people got it for $197, and there's a payment plan, so you can start for as little as $129, okay? Now, go to reganhillier.com/artist. 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 Regan Hillier, HILLYER.com/artist. And the code is VIP artist. But listen, why am I telling you about this? Because we made it tangible. We made it something that you can actually, we got workbooks and PDFs, and we're like, boom, this is how you do it. This is a toolbox for you. It's not just something you do one time. It's a way to always up-level what you're doing. It's a way to think bigger. Do you know how I just got on somebody this morning, sent me a video, audio, and they were like talking about this special that they want to do. And I said, you do realize you're resonating very low-minded. You're going to attract that type of customer. For what reason? Because you're only thinking about where you are. You're thinking about where they are and how can I get that person who don't even have it to stay. Like, that's just a sick situation. And you know how many people do that? Because you don't build a business based on your lack or someone else's lack. Oh, drop the mic. I can't. I used to do that all the time. Does that make sense? I used to do that all the time. Thanks for the tips you just said. I honestly did not know the what to do. Thank you. You're welcome, love bug. Like Tracy said, boom. Right, Tracy Jones. I mean, I feel like I can rest my case, although this wasn't a case. I'm going shopping today. That's why I look kind of cute. I got to go buy some clothes for Essence Festival. Anyway, what did I just say? It was amazing. Oh, don't make your stuff don't make your things that your business, don't make anything that you're doing based on fear or lack of. Do you know how abundant the world is? Oh my God. Speaking of abundance, my dad just made some amazing cucumbers. He grew them. He like put some seeds in. I think gardening is amazing. The fact that you can literally be at your house that my dad owns. I'm very proud of him paying off his house. His house is there. It's his backyard. He owns it. He goes back there. He plants watermelons, cucumbers, eggplants, squash. He got all kind of food back there. I just think that is magical that you have bypassed the grocery store. You can go backyard and live amazing. Take us on your shopping trips, please. Not kind of Yorker. Thank you, Lisa girl. Well, you know how you know when you really dressed up? So I'm like half dressed up. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, I put a little something on. But like, it's so amazing that my dad can literally go in the backyard. And y'all, he sliced up them cucumbers. They were so fresh. I was like, damn, I want to be a vegetarian. This food is so fresh. And I was like, Dad, why are your cucumbers so big? They're like the size of, I don't know, a bat. I was just really confused. I was like, did you put steroids in them? He was like, no, this is just healthy food. I was like, so is the grocery store got steroids? What is happening? Why is your cucumbers the size of my arm? Like literally, they're like this. I was like, I'm confused. But okay, are you sure this is healthy? I'm not gonna like, but it was amazing. Like the ground is so abundant. It's the beautiful, that is the, I hope you guys are following me. The fact that you can put some seeds into the dirt and then get some food, you get 10 times what you put in, and it's the dirt. Like that is the very way that the world and life works. What you put in, you're gonna get 10 times. So here's the truth. Here's the girl. Don't let me start shipping cucumbers. They are so good. Let me tell my daddy you want some. He was like, you gotta give this all away because it's so many he can't eat them all. Miranda, where you at, girl? Yeah, look, y'all don't make me. Look, I be telling my daddy all the time. He be over there doing all kind of stuff because he's retired. So he be doing stuff and I be cracking up because he be so excited. And my mom be like this. Here we go. She's not interested. Yesterday we was outside. She just went and stood in the corner. She was like, it's hot. Ain't nobody trying to be in the garden with the bugs. But listen, the earth is so abundant and so is life. Oh, I just got excited about that. I get so excited. You need to feel the energy of abundance. Even in your, I don't care what you're going through right now. You have to learn how to channel all of the abundance that's just available. Like the air is abundant. Like you can, like, it just makes me so happy. Oh yeah, girl, you get that in like 2 days. Homegrown fresh food is so much better. Yes, it is, Cherie. So yeah, y'all, like, I just was so happy about the fact that you can put something in the ground and get a beautiful fresh fruit and get 10 times that. And it required you to plant some seeds, pay attention to the bad weeds, take them out, focus on what's growing, keep making sure that you're putting the environment right so it can keep growing. That's exactly what Unleash the Artist does. That's why I was so inspired, because I was like, this is exactly what we do. We teach you how to plant a seed in your soul, how to really unleash the seed that's in you, because the seed is already there. I believe you're born with the seed. You're born with that same abundance that the ground has. Like if you look at the ground, you walk on the ground. This is something that we walk on. This is something I see people, they playing golf on the ground right now. But it's like that same ground that they're standing on can produce a profit that fuels you, right? And there's something inside of you. There's a seed inside of you that can produce a profit and be beneficial to you, the people around you, your community, your environment. It's completely 360 abundance. That's what this program is all about. So you hear me talking about my father and his garden, but with very much a purpose. It's powerful because the same way that he said, you put some seeds in the ground. Listen, when you're first starting out, you may not know what you think you want to do or be or what the vision is. That's why we have a template for you that you can refer back to. So when I first got started with visioning years ago and figuring out what I wanted to do and be more of, I literally was like, boom, I'm committed. I'm going all in. I used the same process that we gave you guys. I put the work in. I planted the seeds. I got some results. The results give you the information you need in order to adjust, right? So then as you adjust, you begin to see which plant is actually blooming and which plant is actually thriving. And then you begin to pour more into that plant. And this program allows you to go, well, if I really want this plant to flourish, what other things can I place in this plant's life, in the soil of this plant, in order for it to just give me an amazing return? And that's what Unleash the Artist is all about. We give you a toolbox. You're that thing that's growing, right? And you're taking that seed inside of you, and you're putting it into an environment. You're putting a vision around it, and you're really wrapping your head around what it looks like to be the next level version of yourself. And listen, when you're just getting started, it's okay if you, like, I'm serious. Like, I used to think that, oh my God, I have to do this thing or else I'm going to die and it's going to be over. No, like, if you rewind, I thought I wanted to be a mobile app developer. And so, although, side note, I would, if I had, like, if I was just, like, seriously, like, Richard Branson, I would totally have multiple mobile app companies. Anyway, that's a goal in the future. But in general, I was obsessed, okay? Every day I woke up, and that's what I focused on. And I created my environment to support what I wanted to see. And I got a result. And then that result gave me information and data so that I can shift. And then I got an even better result. And the next thing I know, I was getting paid per app $2,000. I was like, whoa. At that point in my life, I was like, I couldn't even believe people were paying me. Right? And so it's funny if I really put all the apps next to each other, and I was bold. I went and made apps for celebrities and sent out emails and was like, I took a video of how the app worked and I sent it to celebrities. And the one celebrity that replied back was LaToya Luckett. And I gotta find that email because I don't want y'all to think. I need y'all to see your girl been at this for a long time. And I just knew that this is what I wanted to do. And then when I started doing it, I realized like, oh, it tapped on another door. So then I totally wrote the vision, made it plain. I knew what I wanted. Once it got going and I got the results, I was like, okay, something else is coming up for me. I went back to the square one. Like, well, what is that? Let me tap into that. But I committed. We teach you how to map it out, get really detailed, get next level detail, commit. And commitment is what allowed me to even get money from that. At the end of the day, if I only did that, it would have worked completely. That still would have been a $5,000 to $10,000 a month recurring revenue business. I validated it several times. But I just realized that I was like, okay, yeah, I'm over it. It was really kind of a hobby. And I have to be honest and be willing to drop it, shut it down, and answer my soul again. Like, you're going to go through that. Like, you're an artist. You're a creator. You find purpose from experimenting. You don't find purpose from Googling. You don't find purpose from Googling. You don't find your destiny, your purpose, your whatever. And I don't even think that exists. I think that you'll understand that as you do things, oh, this was part of my purpose. Purpose is not one thing, I don't think. I just don't think so. I mean, at the end of the day, that means Oprah wouldn't have all these other things that she's doing. Look at what Oprah's doing. She's totally on purpose, but her purpose is multiple things. And everything led to another thing, led to another thing, led to another thing. Does that make sense? Because people always trying to figure out their purpose, and you sitting at home waiting for it to download from Jesus, and Jesus pimp slapping you beside your head. You can't feel it. You're just like, get up, get outside, and experience life. And so this is totally a course that's going to help you. Here, I'm sorry, I didn't put the link. My bad, y'all. This is totally a course that's going to allow you unleash the, oh wait, that's not the course. The course thing is ReganHillier.com/artist, and the code, enter the code VIP artist for $100 off. Okay, so you guys can see the code there. Y'all, he is. So the whole thing is this. Once you set your sights and you are super, super clear, and clear does not mean I'm going to be successful or I'm going to whatever. Like, for example, when I started Short Hair Bootcamp Live, I said, I will make $5,000 a month. I will have this many members. They will come to this website. When they take this, these are the kind of comments they're going to tell me. They're going to get these type of testimonials. And it came to pass because I was specific as hell. Okay? This is not a manifest woo situation. Although you may chant some affirmations. Although we're going to have you write the vision. And also what we're going to have you do in this course, you're going to dispel myths. For example, my sweet member in one of my courses, she said, I'm not booked because I don't have pictures. When I read that, I was like, wait, no, that's not why you're not booked. Not true. That's a limiting belief. And so we teach you how to attack the limiting beliefs because they're going to always be there. Do you know I didn't start shorthairbootcamplive.com a year, for like literally a year after I knew that it was what I needed to do right away, because I felt that I wasn't qualified. I felt that I wasn't popular enough. I felt that other people did it better than me. And so I let my ego get in the way of all the over 700 people who've now gone through the course. And I let my ego get in the way of all those people who needed what I had. They all get in and go, oh my God, you explain it so well, blah, 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 blah. Like, people love it. And I let myself delay their breakthrough. Guys, we have to get really urgent about what it is that we want. We have to get really urgent about what it is that we want. Straight up, okay? Now, we can't use our environment and circumstances to hold us back, because there's always going to be something. Like this morning when I tried to live stream at 8 o'clock, the internet, I don't know what was happening. It just kept going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. So I was just kind of like, okay, this is an opportunity for me to take action on this other thing, and I'm going to revisit this, and this is what's going to happen, and, you know, whatever. Like, you have to always think thriver and not victim. You have to always think overcomer and not, oh, why is this happening to me? Oh, man, I don't know. It's happening for everyone else. Like, you got to, it's a training. It's a conditioning of the mind. Your mind has to be conditioned. Somebody type that in the comments right now. Conditioned. Do you know what that means? So, like, in order for Muhammad Ali to be Muhammad Ali, he conditioned his mind. He was heavily into mindset. I mean, I don't know how we see people doing it and we still think there's some other type of secret. But he was heavily into mind. Look how he talked to him. He was so, quote unquote, cocky to other people. But you have to be cocky. That's why when some people really don't like cocky people. And I actually, it's a certain type of cocky that I think, you know, I see greatness, because you have to. How else? The best person that's going to hype you up is you. So if Muhammad Ali had to wait on the fans, that was a variable that he couldn't control. But he talked himself. I see you guys saying condition. Yes, he talked himself upon victories. And we are no different. We have to do that. I have to do that. When I get in the morning, my mirror got all kind of stuff that I'm like, yes, 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 yes. So when I get on here to you guys, I'm overflowing from what the conversations that I've already had with myself. And so, listen, this is not something that you just tap into and then all of a sudden you're fixed. Like, this is just a lifestyle. And Regan and I have created this course. So if you don't know, I've been able to create a 6-figure business in the salon as well as online. Regan is a multimillionaire, and we put together a formula, right? A tangible formula. It's 7 videos. All of them have PDF worksheets and a private VIP Facebook group. This course will help you unleash the things inside of you, your ideas, your visions. It's going to help you map it out. It's going to help you step into it daily, committing to it, helping you release the fears. Some of you guys are feeling stuck. You're feeling like you're on a hamster wheel. You're feeling like, you know, like, I don't know if this is going to work. Oh my God, whatever. Like, this course is the mindset work that you can continually tap into. I continually tap into it. I'm inviting you to do the same thing. And so I'm very, 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 very much excited for all the people that have already joined. We even went for this course is valued at $997 easy. How many of you guys have a millionaire mentor? And maybe you do. How many of you guys literally can just go into a VIP Facebook group and ask an actively growing $1 million business a question about your vision and how they made things happen for them? For literally $197. How much is $197? I know. And if you're watching this and you're thinking about your circumstance, I'm gonna invite you to think differently, because $197 divided by 4 people is $49. Call 4 people. And the whole thing is, if you can't call 4 people, that's really like why you should be in the group. You need people who are going to have your back. You need community. You need a different mindset, because if you and your environment are not growing, what's gonna happen? What's going to happen in 1 year? I was going to say 5 years, but what's going to happen in 1 year? Do you know everything you experience right now is a result of you create tomorrow today? Did I say that right? I think what I'm trying to say is like tomorrow, what I see is going to be a result of what I do today. Yep. So that's right. You create tomorrow today. You create tomorrow today. So all the things that you're putting out is what you see. So if you see, woe is me, I'm check to check, oh I'm broke, and blah blah blah, then you have to check and see if that's where you're resonating. Does that make sense? Tough cookie, but it's very much true. Very much true. So guys, we don't want to just live in that realm. This course is all about tapping into the next level version of you so that you can accomplish what is it that you want. Let me take a moment and just ask you in the comments right now, what is it that you want to create for your life? If you could do anything right now, what would it be? Like, I remember when I wrote down that I wanted to be able to do my own TV broadcast. Like, that's why I went to broadcasting school. I wanted to be able to do my own TV broadcast. I wanted to be able to travel the world. I wanted to write a book. I want to make music. All of this is on the vision board, right? And I got really specific. The funny thing, I even wrote the kind of car that I was going to have. I wrote the types of computers. I put so many details that are now I've bought and had multiple times over. And it just cracks me up because it's like, whoa, that actually came to pass. This class is not a vision board class, let's be clear, but it does teach you how to get specific just like that. I was very specific, okay? I was very specific on what are the things, what are the things, what are the things. I wanted the podcast. Like, I made that happen. And what's funny is the parts that I love that Regan adds to the course is that she even up-levels my commitment. Like, because commitment is everything. For example, I started a podcast. How many of you guys could start a podcast and then on accident get one of the hottest people in the hair industry to be one of your people that you interview for your podcast that you just started? So he takes the interview. He's so popular. He's even more popular today, Guy Tang. And my podcast crashed because so many people came to the site. I still got the interview, but my commitment wasn't strong enough. My bounce back muscle wasn't strong enough. And so, guys, we're always in a battle with, when you wake up again, you got to battle yourself to get out of bed, to keep pushing, even though there's failures, even though people say no, even though you feel like you don't have customers, even though. You go to reganhilliard.com/artist. So REG, let me see if I can type it on YouTube. I see you guys saying, how do you get in on Facebook and YouTube? You guys asked the question. Facebook, I pinned the comment. So let me put it. I'm going to put it, okay, so reganhilliard.com/artist, and all lowercase letters. And then I'm gonna put it in the comments below, because if you're watching the replay, it'll just be in the comments underneath the YouTube video. But the moral of the story is this, guys. Like, you have to, let's see, the artist to get $100 off. Like, what? Call 5 people, get 20. Like, it's just, how do I make things happen? Even if you don't buy, how do you make things happen? If you have the mentality, I ain't got that, I'll catch it next time, I'm gonna just do, y'all, I'm sorry, I just feel like we need to start calling out the BS. It's 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 B freaking S. Because the same people that say they don't have it for this and that, and it ain't for just my course. So please be clear on what I'm saying. I'm speaking to your mindset. Whether you get my course or not, there is something in your life you need to do, and you say you can't. And then the next breath, Bruno Mars comes to town, Michael Jackson comes back from the dead, and all of a sudden, you have money for the concert tickets. That's why I call BS. Or, God forbid, something happens to a loved one in your family. All of a sudden, you get the muscle to make it happen. So there's always a way. Type that in the comments. There's always a way. 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 I am always available to receive. I am always open. There's always a way. Abundance flows to me. There's always a way. There's always a way. There's always a way. There's always a way. I'm telling you, I laugh at myself. Sometimes I don't even know how I passed college classes in school, because I used to be in a class like, I don't even know what the hell we're talking about. And somehow there was always a way. I just knew, like, I'm just gonna keep saying, I'm just gonna stay in the room. I was in college courses in middle school and high school, they had me taking college courses. And I was like, who keeps signing me up for this stuff? Because I don't understand it. But I just stuck with it. And I was like, okay, all right, I'm just going to be here. I was the only black girl. And of course, my name was Lakeisha. So everybody was always like, Letitia. It's like, no, it's a K. Keisha. It's a K. But hey, I stuck with it. And I knew that there was always a way. I'm going to make it through this. I don't even know how. I don't even care how. Do you understand what faith looks like? Let's talk about what faith looks like. For you guys that were on my live stream earlier, a lot of people asked me, like, how do I feel about The Voice? How do I feel? Like, is it embarrassing that I was at The Voice audition? Like, the other day, when did I go? Saturday, I went to The Voice audition. Okay? I went to The Voice audition on Saturday. I sung my song. I did an amazing job. The coach was jamming. She said, thank you. See you again next year. And I went home. What do you do when I had to learn this lesson? Because I've done about 19 auditions. And so what I had to learn was that my value wasn't attached to the audition. The Voice is a TV show. I am the voice. And nobody has to give me permission to say that. I don't have to be sad about it. I don't have to be mad about it. That was just an opportunity. And so I have to make sure that my voice is prepared. I have to make sure that you guys see me, you hear me, you know me, you like me, you trust me. My tribe that's supposed to rock with me. That's all I'm concerned with. I'm not concerned with people who say I'm this and that. Who cares? Don't care. Won't lose sleep about it. They can't turn off my lights. They can't turn off the light bill. I'm not worried about it. Listen, I am the voice. I am the force. That's the kind of mindset that you have to have when you're so what does it look like when you're unleashing the artist inside of you? When they say no thank you and you know you was better, you get up the next day and you keep being better. Chef Anthony, yes, there is always a way. You get up the next day and you keep being better. Then better. That's always the goal, and you just keep at it. That's faith. Faith is not, people think that faith is like, I need to have a leaf, I need to have a whatever. Faith is when you get told no. Faith is when they say you're too fat. Faith is when they say, oh, we don't do dark skin. Faith is when you still show up the next day, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. Years later, you're still showing up. That's faith. And that's how you bring everything into existence. And it will form. And you'll start to go, I see how you working out. I get it. Okay. All right. It starts to make sense. Miracles begin to happen. And it just you look up and you're like, holy cow, look at my life. Like, what? This doesn't even fit my circumstance a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. No, that's it. You can turn your dreams into realities. That's for sure. You can. And so my commitment to you guys is to keep sharing. It's funny how, what gets me going? Like, you guys will see me ranting when people, every now and then I respond to the BS where people are like, everybody just want to be a coach. Everybody just want to be this. Everybody. And then I just get irritated because why I get irritated? I get mad at that person's mindset because I'm like, poor thing, your mindset, first of all, you want the stuff. You just mad because you ain't got it. You ain't got it because you're not willing to invest. And you're getting the same results of BS in your life because you keep putting out BS, right? And so if you're not willing to survey your BS that you put out on a daily basis, you're going to be feeling like you're stuck on a hamster wheel. You're stuck in a cycle because everybody's born to create. And everybody has something that they're like made to, like, even if you look at the people in the Bible, if you're super like whatever biblical, like those people Moses had a purpose to get those people free and lead them to the promised land. Noah had to build the ark. That was his thing that he was supposed to be doing. Everybody was created to do some things, right? Some people are created to serve behind the scenes and be the right-hand man to Noah. Some people were created to make the chairs or the tablets and the scrolls that Noah and them was using, or whoever, Moses, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get it. Everybody had a place. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? So listen, guys, we have to get out of the, when is it going to happen for me? And start creating the happenings. That's pretty much it. Create what you want to see. You're creating whether you want. You're creating consciously or unconsciously every day. Are you creating more love? Are you creating more passion? And listen, Unleash the Artist Within is not just for business. This is about creating the body, the life, exactly, Chef Anthony. Reinventing yourself, right? You're up leveling, you're stepping into that next level version. Like, what do you want to see in your life? What type of passion? Do you understand that passion is created? Like, you're not gonna just get in a relationship and boom, we passionate. That stuff fades. Almost cuss. Guys, that fades. It has to be cultivated. It has to be grown. You have to work at it. Your body muscles, if you ain't working it out, it fades. You have to work at it. My voice, if I'm not working it out, it fades. It can't last. I have to work at it. A lot of you guys want to do live streams and things like that, and you expect to just jump on camera and it's going to be perfect. And if it's not going to be perfect, then you have to wait until it's perfect. Versus just turning on the camera and being you. And just letting you, once you turn it off, go, okay, what can I do better? What I want to see next time? What I want to create for myself? What are people experiencing as a result of my live streams? What are the comments like? What are the likes like? How many shares do I get? Matter of fact, by the way, share the stream. Like, you have to be intentional. Well, what is my eating regimen? If I want to lose this weight, what does that really look like? I want to live in this area. What does that really look like? You can use this course to relocate yourself to living. I moved from Texas to California with no real resources. Zilch. Like, literally, I moved in with somebody I did not know. They said, hey, I got a room. I heard from so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? So at least I knew they knew people I knew. But even then, I didn't know them. And the people that I knew didn't really know them like that. For me to be, when you living with somebody, it's completely different. I rented a room for $600 a month. And all I had was 3 months. I sold everything. How many of you guys are willing to tear it all down and build it back up? How many of you guys are willing to say, you know what? I did it before. I can do it again. I'm going to stop and I'm going to go rewrite my vision. I'm going to go do life on my terms. I'm going to go, I did it. Like, that's what I did. And that's what this is about. It's everything. I literally was working out. And then I got allergic reaction. And then they said, you won't be able to run. You won't be able to whatever. I visualized myself. I used to lay in that bed and I couldn't get out the bed. My legs was throbbing. And I remember just laying in the bed one day. Every time the light came on, my head was hurting because I had lost so much blood from allergic reaction that they were like, this is pretty much your life. I could barely walk. My heart was beating so heavy every time because I didn't have enough circulation. So everything like made me feel weak and sick. And I was just like, laying in bed one day, and I just was like, I realized that I was kind of believing what the doctors had to say about my body and my life and my mind. And I said, I'm sorry. I run this. I'm in control. So how about I take control? Okay, what does control look like? Let me get this thing popping, because what's not going to happen is me laying in this bed and I'm going to just be what? Some government assistance little thing? Like, no, I'm going to get my life. And so I started before I was ready. I went back to work before I was ready. I started walking when they said don't. I started running. I built my strength back up. There's a video I got on YouTube. I love that video. It's one of my favorite videos because I understand what, like, it might be motivational to some and people was like, oh my God, I needed that. But that video made me like cry because I was like, I am running. Like, they told me I wasn't going to run. And I'm running right now. Like, they told me that I wasn't going to do all these. I'm doing it. And I just remember the days I would go run just for 5 seconds and be completely out and have to go back in the house. And then the next day I just tried again. And I just kept building up my strength. And it was like I was so happy to be working out again because they said I couldn't. Like, it's like we shouldn't have to wait till something is taken from us to actually jump on board. That doesn't make any sense. Like, life is not guaranteed. We have a very short life. A very short life. Let's jump in, guys. Let's jump in. Let's be inspired, and then let's take action. Because inspiration is one thing, but that fades. Passion fades. Your weight can fade. Money can fade. It all has to be worked on, and it all has to be something that you work on all the time. That's what this course is about. If you're tired of going in circles, hoping and wishing, and you want to actually design your life, you want to actually not feel aimless and not feel like you have to put your vision far away from you, That's what this course is about. And it's about your life. It's not just about money. It's not just about business. It's about you. Like, you're a whole person. You're all of those things. I want to be sexy. I want to be fit. I want to be rich AF. I want to have successful businesses. I want to have fabulous trips and travel. I want to have fabulous friends, fabulous love, all of the above. And I get to have it all. So do you. That's what this course is about. How do you design that? How do you design that? Then go after it, right? A lot of times we go after it, but we haven't made it clear. And so you run in circles. When you can have all the things, you can constantly grow the things. Like, once I get something, I go, boom, let me just stop, because I thought too small, and now I got to go bigger. The world needs you to play bigger. The world needs you to, hey, live louder, yeah. You were born for this. You were born for this. Listen, we wrote that and we meant it. We meant it, we meant it, we meant it. And we want to invite as many people as possible. Listen, the first 50 people, this is like, all of what I just said is a fact, no matter if you join the program or not. Be clear. But for those of you who would like to be in the private VIP group with me, myself, our members, and Regan Hillier, Google her. She's absolutely amazing. Google her. Then I just suggest that you guys join in. I suggest that you guys join in, and you have until Friday at noon. So, I mean, you ain't got but 5 seconds left, okay? Get in where you fit in and start designing your life, and stop waiting. Gosh, stop waiting. No more waiting. Claps, all praise to the Spirit of God inside of you. Exactly, Manula, because it was like the power of willing myself back to health. Like, it was crazy. The mind is so powerful. And even when the doctors talked that day in the hospital, I was just like, not even lit, because I was like, no. Oh, I'm sorry. Go to, how can I get in? I keep doing that. Go to Regan Hilliard. I would love to see you guys in here. I'm like so excited for everybody who's already joined. For those of you that are watching now, come play and don't hide. Take the course and then come let me know what you're up to, what you're thinking, what you're creating. All right? Go to reganhillier.com/artist. Okay? That's the course that she and I put together. You get instant access. So this ain't rolled down. You can binge watch this stuff. Take action. There's PDFs. There's a VIP group that you can ask us anything. Literally, reganhillier.com. So if you're watching the replay, it's in the comments. On Facebook, I pinned the comment. YouTube, it's in the comments below the video. But I want to see you guys in here active and hyped, right? And the whole thing about hype is that your hype is not going to stay here. You're going to go up and down. But you need community that's actually making noise and doing stuff. Like, you guys get in and attack your vision aggressively with excitement. Be okay with failures. Be okay with looking crazy. Be okay with what you want. Like, you get to have that. I get to have it. Like, oh my God, I get to have it. It's crazy, right? And you do too. And so, let me read the comments. Ain't no doubt about that. I know, that's right. Get the album, yo. Like, the album is so dope. Unleash the Artist Within. It's on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon. I mean, all the digital places. There's so many. My sexy excuse has been that I've been building my salon business. And here's the thing. I love the honesty. Nalula's in the group. She already purchased. Here's the thing about that. You want to keep your day job while you can have your day job while you're building your vision and dream. I did. So, and I'm still building my vision and dream, because it's always going to be more next level. Because the more you uncover, the more you uncover. So the more I do, then I go, well, wait, I could do this. And then I just step back into the work. Like, I do the same work that you guys do. And we made it so tangible for you so that you can be like clear on designing what it looks like. So Nalula, I want to challenge you to really look. That's what I'm doing, building my dreams. Right. And so, and really looking at what does it look like? So for me, while I had a day job, I knew I wanted to create something else. The day job was, because listen, if you have a salon business and you're running a booth rental chair or you have a studio, it's a day job. You're just the boss and the person who works the job. So you get to be all the things, right? But just a day job. You got to go clock in and make that money. Just like a day job. So the whole thing is I mapped out what it looked like to build my business. Hey, Color Blast, to build my business while I was doing my day job. And you don't have to like just be all extreme. And I don't. Some people can do that. I could do that. I could literally shut all of this down. Y'all give me 3 months, 6 months. I don't even think that long. You will be like, oh my God, there she go again. Because it's just, you actually, the more you do this work, the faster you can manifest things into your life. And not manifestation through magic, but because you get fruit from what the seeds you plant, period, point blank. If you plant seeds, you're going to get some fruit, right? And so you can learn the tricks of the trade to where you can get your fruit faster. I love that, Miranda. And so here's the thing. There's always a way. Exactly. Oh, I did ask you guys a question on what you want to create. Okay, let's see. Being specific is a challenge for me. I want to deal with our Black health, healing, relaxation. I want to open a wellness center. I have great thoughts and ideas. My challenge is execution. So, and Cherie, that's awesome. You're in the group. So I need you to tap into the group and ask these types of questions, because we can go deep. Because you're in it, we can go through and show you where in the course you need to spend a little more time. And I think just in video 1, really spending time on what that looks like, and then working backwards. And we can actually go deep and get examples and make it tangible. We can work together with that. So Cherie, definitely tap into the private Facebook group. She's already purchased the course, and I love her question. It's a challenge. A lot of times being specific is a challenge because it's just like, who am I? You get imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome means that you're like, you feel like you a fake. You feel like, well, who am I to be? Why would I think I could deserve this? Or, like you feel like, well, where I'm from, people don't make $10,000 a week. So, I mean, they might, well, my clique didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm not deserving of to be specific. Like why would I think I could be a millionaire? Jesus. Because it's crazy to think you a millionaire when you broke. Or is it? You guys have to understand that the world was created, the structure of, like if you look at America, just structures are great. It's a blessing and it's a curse, because it gives us order, it gives us flow and structure, right? But then also it shuts off the thing that you were born with. You were born a manager, a producer, a person that works and creates. Like, you were born that way. If you just put kids in not a typical schooling system and watch and put them in an environment with the tools, put somebody in an environment with a piano, guitar, all the different instruments, for example, see what they gravitate to and watch them over time, they're going to figure out how to use those tools, and they're going to create something that is totally from inside of them. Does that make sense? We all the same way. Like, this is a toolbox. And so you're going to create something from within you, and it's already there. You already know what it is. There's something blocking you, Cherie, about what you want. So for me, I thought that in order for me to make money, I had to be working really hard. And then the whole thing is I was working hard on the wrong stuff that didn't even match my vision. So that was stressful AF. But I thought that because what I knew was easy, that I had to go find something hard, because what I knew how to help people with was easy. So I said that can't be worth anything. So I would do the thing that was worth it for free, because I thought that it had to be hard. So then I would try to go do the hard thing, making mobile apps, which was completely out of my realm, right? Because nobody would pay me for the thing that I knew how to do easy, but they didn't pay me for it because of how I presented it and because of my energy and mindset around it. Somebody just had a breakthrough right there. Understand that. Understand that. Like, for real, sit and think about what I just said and think about what you're doing. Because if you feel like it needs to be hard, then more than likely you've created something. You've created something and you're doing it while the easy thing is just the thing, and then you do it, you're like, oh, that's like somebody telling me I can sing. Do you know somebody told me when I was in Barcelona? So funny. And they didn't know me. This is my first trip in Barcelona last year. And now when I walk in the same spot, I get VIP, baby. But I had to let them know. They were confused. They were so used to the artist mentality there is, the artist mentality there they just kind of like, it's starving artist mentality. And so when they saw me and every, someone was like, oh, she's a singer. They were like, oh, we'll buy you a drink if you sing. And I just kind of looked at them. I'm sorry. See, now I understand what my voice is worth. So what I won't do is sing for alcohol. The 20-year-old version of me thought that was cute. And I was like, well, all right, no. And the guy was so confused. He just thought that really was going to work. He was the owner, blah, blah, blah. And I just looked at him and we went and bought our table, bought VIP, bought. And he was like, oh, wait a minute. Then I went outside. We were leaving because we tore the place down. Had the whole place trying to figure out who we were. Because we from America shutting it down in Barcelona. So we leave. We're outside this spot, right? Super classy joints popping, right? So we outside and there's a crowd and we're all waiting for our cars. Now I'm inspired to sing because that's just what I feel like doing for the people around. Because it's my gift. I get to use it when I want. So I start singing. Everybody on the street goes nuts because people out the country, they love. Like, if I kind of feel like I should go live out the country. Because the love that I get overseas is off the chain. People start gathering. They have cameras. They're taking pictures. So much so that a lady comes. I have this video somewhere. I've been through 2 iPhones since then. A lady comes and she grabs me and she's like, I'm your manager now. Everyone, if you want to hear any more. Now she was speaking in like her language. She was like, you need to pay because no, don't. Like, it was so funny. So I did that on purpose because the owner had walked outside. I saw him and I wanted him to see how I command an audience. He literally, and then as I'm getting in my taxi dressed like a multi-millionaire that I am, I look back and he was literally like this. Because the singers that they had at the club was whack. Nobody was listening. No one cared. It was just a typical singer. And then I went home. And every time after that, when we come in the doors, boom, we're a VIP. Guys, you have to understand that the moral of the story is, your gifts are they, like, you have to, it took me a long time to understand the value of my voice. It took me a long time. So much so that when I understood the value, even people that I love and respected that wanted me to sing for free, they got offended. Well, you just singing a song. You gonna charge her just to sing a song? How is it that you're going to pay Beyonce, but you're not going to pay me? And no, I'm not Beyonce. And I'm not going to bring the crowd Beyonce bring, but my voice is amazing. And I know what I deliver to your audience. And I know what that's worth. I know the outcome. And so if you want it, you're going to put a check on it. You're going to put a check on it, check on it. And if I desire to sing and use my gift, because I understand the exchange and maybe there's an audience I want to be in front of, then that's a different story. But I had to understand the value of my voice. And so for years, I would actually pimp my voice. Are you pimping your gifts? Ooh, that could be a whole other live stream. I might do that one later on. That could be a whole other live stream. Are you pimping your gifts? Prostituting. I ain't even gonna say pimp because prostitute is the word. Not pimp, because pimp, they got the prostitute. Yeah. Are you prostituting your voice? Your gift. What is your gift? You may not be a singer. This is not about being a singer. This is about what is it that you do that's easy and you prostitute it. You give it away for $2 because you feel like it's easy. Let me go find the hard thing. We do that. Just to say I'm here for it. I'm just saying, go to reganhillier.com/unleash the artist within. I'm sorry, what the hell? Go to reganhillier.com/artist. The code to get $100 off is VIP artist. Listen, when you type that VIP artist in, all lowercase letters, and make sure that you don't get confused and think you're going to, if you choose the payment plan, it's going to charge you in payment plans 30 days apart. So you'll see the total of the payment plan, but it's only going to charge you for one payment of the payment plan. I think it's like 3 payments. So there's always a way. There's always a way. Yes, yes, yes. I see all the yeses coming through. That's what I'm in the process of doing now. I love it. Okay, I will. Yes, real talk. Cherie says, yes, I'm always trying to give my services away. Exactly. No more prostitution. That's going to be my new campaign. Ooh, that could be a really good campaign. I think I'm gonna go to the costume store, and I'm going to put on the costume, and I'm gonna take a picture, and it's gonna be called No More Prostitution. Stop prostituting your dang gifts. I lived in Thailand for a year. It was a great experience. I loved it. Yes, you should live in Europe, and it was wonderful from the people to the culture. I love traveling. So I'm getting ready to go back to Barcelona. Obviously, we love Barcelona because it's kind of like a little New York, but it's not. It's away from the U.S. It's amazing. We have our friends. We have our favorite locations and restaurants and so much more exploring to do in Barcelona. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to Barcelona and to the Bahamas. That's my next thing that I'm doing. I want to go back to London, and I want to, but you know, the weather always deters me from London because that weather, I got to go to beautiful. I mean, London is beautiful, but I'm definitely going back to Italy. But yeah, I love being overseas, like for real, for real. I feel like I can live there for quite some time, and people go crazy. Like they love my art. Yes, make a song called Put a Check on It. Yes! LOL. You know what? That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make a song called Put a Check on It. How do we want this song? What's the beat for this song? Is it going to be slow? Is it going to be fast? Is it going to be a groove? What is it going to be? We're going to find that today. We're going to make that song because we have to. Like, we have to understand the value that we provide. Should it be reggae? What about some reggae? Should we make it reggae? Fast and up-tempo. I've had that problem in the past. Your heart can cause you to be broke. Exactly. Listen, guys, business is not... I've had that problem in the past. Your heart can cause you to be broke. I've learned to earn money. I've learned to earn money so that I can have the capacity to do for others. Exactly. You can't help nobody when you broke and tired. It's just annoying and stressful. Like, it just begins to be too much. And it's just like you never get to what you're trying to get to because everybody wants something from you. And you promised everybody something. Oh, my God. I remember when I finally stopped promising people stuff so that I could actually focus. Life was so much better. What is that? Okay, no. We're not going with that sound. That's for sure. So I'm going to figure out this song, and that's what we're going to write, and I'm going to make a little music video about it, and then you guys will see it later. Make sure you subscribe to my, make sure you're subscribed to, what is Future Bass Smasher? To my email list. Go to LakeishaMichelle.com, free email list. Listen, I'm always dropping good bombs. Whether you buy a program or not, get this information and freaking take action on something. Jeez. Here are some lyrics. Hey, you think that gift came easy? No way. You got to understand that it took a lot of work to get. Hey, you must understand that I can't let you pimp me. Tiny, like, I'm coming in. Up-tempo. I had, yeah. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to make sure. Tobito in Barcelona, wine country of Italy. You can take the train, VIP ticket. Sehar has been all over the world. She always has the best tips about everywhere. Yeah, my friend is like, a lot of my friends take those VIP luxury train rides, so I cannot wait to take one of those because how fabulous is that where you just get on a luxury train. Make sure you guys go to ReganHilliard.com and call my papa and see what's happening, and I will see you guys later. What else? That's it. Holler.